What's up, my app drivers? Driverman here. I'm Jose. Welcome back to my Uber and delivery driver tips channel. This channel is for my fellow app drivers, so make sure that you tap that red subscribe button and ring the bell so that you're not missing out on weekly tips. We got some cool news today. Uber will start booting passengers with bad ratings. In other words, those passengers who are a pain in the butt, who we give, 3 stars and below, pretty soon will not be able to ride anymore with Uber. So that's really good news. Uber passengers could lose access to the app, ride-hailing app, if their rating is too low. On Wednesday, company said in a blog post it will start to boot riders with a significantly below average rating, starting in the US and Canada. The post was light on details, including what rating will qualify riders to be considered for deactivation, but an Uber spokesperson told CNN Business the rating will vary from city to city. Riders at risk for this deactivation will get several warnings and opportunities to improve their rating before being kicked off. If riders lose access to their Uber account, they will also lose access to Uber Eats and also the e-scooter, electric scooter Jump app. Even though you can't necessarily be rude to a scooter, if you're rude to an Uber driver and you disrespect their property, chances are that's going to carry over into the way that you treat the scooter. It's better to have people who are more respectful of the property and don't damage it or, mistreat the property of the drivers. So yeah, apparently Uber is starting to get a little shred of decency. I mean, but it's not like it's running late 10 years. So, says here, respect is a two-way street, and so is accountability. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Indeed, Uber. Heck yeah. So drivers have been long expected to meet this minimum rating threshold. Absolutely. People just like you and me, which would vary from city to city. Uber's head of safety brand and initiatives stated, while we expect only a small number of riders to ultimately be impacted by these rating-based deactivations, it is the right thing to do. Wow. I mean, okay, that's really cool. It's just like, well, since when are you guys concerned with doing the right thing, though? Am I right? I mean, business is business is, kind of the way that you always rolled. So it's kind of funny to see you guys say that for the first time in a decade. But that's awesome, Good stuff. I'm happy to see it. The company is expected to release a safety transparency report later this year. So this data will include claims of sexual assaults and other safety infractions done by drivers on its platform. How about that? So now we're going to learn all about that. There was an investigation that found at least 103 Uber conductors in the U.S. had been accused of sexually assaulting or abusing their passengers in just the past 4 years. Oh, that's a lot. And of course, they know that that's going to have an impact on their now public reputation. Of course, but people deserve to know the truth. So I really applaud this. This is great, Uber had pledged to release this report over a year ago. And I guess now they're finally going to do it later this year. According to documents published in 2015 by Business Insider, drivers can get kicked off the platform if their average rating is 4.6 or below. Yeah, absolutely. So they're launching a campaign to educate people about Uber's community guidelines, including emails and messages within the app. Riders at risk of losing their account will get tips on how to improve their ratings. Well, one way would be to actually tip your driver. Speaking of tips. So, and not leaving trash in the car and being polite to drivers. Geez, that would be nice. Yeah, less people, being, dicks to their drivers. we could sure use that. You know, everybody should be polite. So that's good. Lyft didn't respond to a request for comment about this, asking if they were going to do something similar. But I would assume, you know, they're going to end up following suit because they have a tendency to do the things that Uber does, good and bad, over time anyway. So guys, yeah, there it is. Something to look forward to. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe out on the road. Drive safe. Be nice to your passengers and your customers as always. But like I say, unless they're a dick, get out there and get that money.